Good evening, friends. We have Dr. Vinod with us. Welcome, Doctor.
Thank you.
Yeah, always nice to have a chat with you. And we missed you last week since you have a very busy schedule. So thank you for coming. So, Dr. Vinod, let's talk about what's happening in Bangladesh, where a Hindu man was lynched. His body was tied to a tree and set on fire. And, the whole of, there was so much of tension everywhere. And this happened in Bangladesh's Mymensingh district on Thursday night, following allegations of blasphemy. Now, amid continuing unrest in the country and growing concerns of attacks on minorities and media institutions, including the news media office also was burnt. So, what is Bangladesh trying to prove? Because this is the same thing that they have done some months back, and now the minorities are living in fear that they can do anything to them.
I think this is not the first time this is happening in Bangladesh, and this is not first time happening in the world. It is a routine thing which has been used against minorities in Pakistan also. They are now big brother or their first enemy. Previously, Pakistan was their enemy. India saved them. India gave them the country. And to the same Indians or the probably Hindu people, they are doing it. Probably taking a cue from what has been happening in Pakistan. Pakistan, this was a routine thing. See, and not only in Pakistan, probably if you look at certain Arab countries, probably I will avoid Gulf. Even in Gulf, if suppose they say they have a personal vengeance with someone, especially this is happening among outside workers from India. The one thing which they usually say is blasphemy will be alleged, and they will be either probably in Gulf countries nothing seriously happened like killing and burning, but usually what they will be thrown out of job. So this is a routine strategy which has been used mainly in Pakistan, in certain Arab countries, and now it is being done in Bangladesh. See, you can say that to anyone, especially during a violence. You just say that this person has committed blasphemy, and probably people are after him. You know what this purpose? There is nobody checking whether this was true or not, and simply somebody is alleging, and that is a ground for killing him instantly and even burning his body. We don't know what exactly
Dr.
has
Vinod,
happened.
Yeah. See, Dr. Vinod, somewhere we feel that this is a political agenda where the script has already been written, that one victim has to be chosen and he has to be lynched and burnt, so that India will become agitated and all the focus will go on why Modi is not acting. Because every time they are just trying to target Modi, and the more Hindus they attack, they will say that, see, look at Modi sitting across the border, he's not bothered about Hindus. So I think the target is not anybody else except Modi ji.
See, even the person who has been shot, the initial reason for the whole thing which has restarted, if you look at him the way, see, at that time some general, previously some general or this person, Yunus, gave a very, very casual or a very rough thing to one of the generals of Pakistan, and it was displayed on social media. That itself has created a big ruckus. No, what was being shown? Part of India, the Seven Sisters, as part of being depicted as part of Bangladesh. But it was a very, very abstract thing. So probably India gave a very subtle message to them, this is not acceptable. But what this person has done, who has said that he has given a very clearly social media post depicting a diagram when many parts of India to be with the now called Pakistan, and many other areas like 7 states of ours from that chicken neck as part of Bangladesh. And in 2 days' time, he was killed. So naturally, the blame will come to India, as you said. It is a strategy. And you know what Yunus has said? I accept what the original dream of this guy who has been killed, and we are taking up that dream. We are taking up that dream means getting the 7 sisters from India is now Yunus' dream. That is what he is saying. So creating, and I'm really surprised, even after the 3-day or 4-day defeat of Pakistan with India, this person and or probably the current Bangladesh government is trying about a fight with India, and certain things are being shown, certain like vows are being made. We'll do that, we will do this. I don't know what they are they trying to distract their people because they are in deep trouble, or are they trying to organize them just like the Pakistan strategy? Like when there is a trouble in Pakistan, they will organize some problem with the border problem with India. Now that is not going to work from Pakistan, but these Bangladesh people are doing the same strategy, and naturally they thought, even if somebody else, and it is now very clear that it was not India who was actually was responsible in that killing, and some Awami League people have been identified, but initially it was placed on India, and the whole problem started saying anti-India, shouting anti-India slogans, and the crowd were thinking it is it is India who has done that, and Hindus were targeted, certain medias were targeted, big medias were targeted. See, now Bangladesh has become one of the most unsafe countries in the world, and that is why all the intelligence service are negotiating and operating within that country now without any restriction from the government, because I don't think there is a government which is working properly in Bangladesh. It is actually a very dangerous situation for even India, especially we are doing that SIR in that West Bengal. West Bengal, not only in West Bengal. See, probably in SIR throughout India, probably it is Bangladeshis which are being identified and removed from the. We don't know. We don't know what exactly is the situation. There are in every state there are lakhs and lakhs of people who are found now removed from SIR. So we don't know what exactly is the situation. We need to be very careful.
Yeah, and the funny thing is that the person in charge is Mohammed Yunus, who received the Nobel Peace Prize. Okay, and when all these atrocities are happening in his country, he's giving a sheepish smile and coming out of the car, thinking that he has done a great thing.
See, that's what I am saying. He knows there is a big problem in Bangladesh. He don't know how to handle it. So probably he is making use of these instances to coordinate or probably control the masses, and because they are I think he is perpetrating a hate campaign against India, especially Hindus, and probably he is doing it wisely. There must be somebody who is advising him. Probably some other country intelligence service or some other country is actually advising him. We don't know, but we need to be very, very careful, because we have around 4,000 kilometers of really porous border with this country, and we have the chicken neck. We need to be very careful about that, because at their difficult situation, they will do many suicidal things.
Yeah,
we need to be very careful about that. We should not simply saying that it is Bangladesh. It is not safe for us to see it very lightly.
Yeah.
So we need to be very careful.
Yeah. And also another very surprising thing is that Pakistan's Chief of Defense Forces, Field Marshal Syed Asim Munir, has been awarded Saudi Arabia's highest civilian honor. The King Abdul Aziz Medal of Excellence was given to him when he visited the kingdom. Now, under the royal decree issued by the custodian of the two holy mosques, King Salman bin Abdul Aziz Al Saud, the King Abdul Aziz Medal of Excellent Class, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia's highest national honor, was also conferred upon him, the army said. Now, it has conveyed its appreciation for his professionalism and strategic outlook, noting his commitment to strengthening long-standing brotherly ties between the two countries. Now, isn't it strange, Dr. Vinod, because this man is known only to, do stupidities, and he absolutely has not done anything when Operation Sindoor happened. He just hid under some, maybe a bunker or something, and he is being given an award for his, cowardice.
See, basically, Saudi Arabia needs Saudi Arabia knows very well that with US is not going to give them the physical strength. Probably they will give the weapons and all, but not the physical strength. And physical strength will only come from, and even probably they are not ready to deploy their army, or their army is, I don't think they are well prepared on the battleground. So if they need something to be done, probably it is only Pakistan army who is like a goon, who will act on money, will do that. So probably they are having, that is why they had an alliance, military alliance with Pakistan. Saudi Arabia recently have underwent a military alliance with Pakistan, and probably it is their own personal interest or selfish interest that Saudi Arabia is doing this. After what is they are going to lose, what they are going to lose in giving them his Medal of Honor or probably the highest civilian honor. They can do that. He's also happy. See, this sort of pampering will only help a stupid who is not, what I would say is, who is really can be pampered and made to do things. It will never happen with certain other people. So probably they have found the right way and gave him the that order, highest civilian order, and probably he is happy. And now he will do something like at least physical support or physical army support wherever they want for Saudi Arabia. So they have identified the rights. So
absolutely,
let them have any ties they want.
Yeah. So moving on to Rahul Gandhi. Now let me just move to that. One second. Yeah. So now BJP spokesperson Gaurav Bhatia showed a purported picture of Rahul Gandhi with Berlin-based Hertie School professor Cornelia Wall and called it proof of him meeting anti-India forces in Germany. Now, BJP again attacked Rahul Gandhi's Soros links, claims he met enemies of India in Germany, and claimed that Wall is one of the trustees of the Central European University, which is funded by a US-based billionaire investor George Soros' Open Society Foundation, and asked Gandhi as to what kind of conspiracy he was hatching against the country by joining hands with such forces. So he's back to his old tricks, isn't he? I mean, with Sam Pitroda, they seem to be like Tom and Jerry or Laurel and Hardy. Whenever they go abroad, they are creating mischief for India, isn't it?
See, it is a very unfortunate situation that our opposition leader is getting into such controversies. Now, BJP is saying that he has met certain people who they allege they have dubious connection with even Soros. See, this lady, I think this lady is running a school called Hertie School, and he is actually, which is a reputed public policy institution. But at the same time, as you said about the European Open University or a European University, which is being supposed to be funded by George Soros, which we have an issue because this George Soros is a person who has declared his enmity and committed his resources against India, come whatever. So Cornelia Wall is, according to that situation, when connected with this sort of a situation, is a dubious personality. And when our BJP person is saying, displaying a picture, the picture alone will not say anything, but we don't know. We don't know what is happening behind the scenes. Who suppose something is being discussed, it is never done in public. So, but then what we should realize, as what the BJP is alleging, that this person or our Rahul Gandhi is seen repeatedly with such personalities who is having alleged relations with this Soros, George Soros and other people. Probably you should avoid that. See, we can't prove anything because there is, like, to prove something is really bad, there has to be a money trail or some other thing has to come. Just by showing a picture, it is not right that they can say, it is not right for us to say there is some bad connection. But then when someone is being repeatedly seen with such people who are having connection with George Soros, probably it is not nice. It must have been a very important meeting for Rahul Gandhi. That is for sure. You know why? This was a very important session. Our parliament, there are many bills which has been discussed, and he was totally absent from the parliament. And that is why John Brittas and many other, even CPM leaders, are saying he should have been present in India and be in parliament at this time. So it must have been a very, very important meeting for Rahul Gandhi. That is why he has discarded or probably shown, I won't say disrespect, probably he should have been. I would definitely say, see, if the parliament of the country is meeting for discussing important matters and discussing very important bills, he should be here because he is the leader of opposition, isn't it? In Lok Sabha, he is the leader of opposition. It is not the right time to ride the bike, a BMW bike. Probably he could have chosen a more free time for that, or riding a BMW car, and at the same time meeting with suspicious people and people showing pictures, something which is not the right thing to do. Only
Also,
from
Dr.
that point view, only
Yeah.
from that point, I would say it must be something very important for Rahul Gandhi to.
So, yeah. So, Dr. Vinod, this is not something that he's been doing now recently. He's been doing this for ages, and his connections with Soros and these, the forces which are against India is almost every year. This is happening. Yet, India is not able to do anything about it. Why?
I would say we need proof. See, that's what I said. In if there is, I'm not saying there was. I'm saying if there is any clandestine moves by any person, they all are smart people. No, it's not easy. Probably it will take years or months to find some connection between these. Probably our intelligence agencies are also looking into all these matters. I would say we need to be repeatedly seeing with such unreputed person. It is not nice, especially if the leader of opposition is being seen in with such people. Though there is no proof of whatever is being said by people, it is not looking nice. That's what I
No,
would
but
say.
if he is being funded by them, he's
But,
forced. If he is being funded by them, then he is forced to stand with them.
that's what I'm saying. We need probably solid proof to say that, and it is extremely difficult to get such proof. So probably our people are also looking into it. I hope our people are looking into it. What is really happening? Is there is something not nice which is happening? Like every time when he comes back, probably there is another side, a wave of allegations is against the country, isn't it? So probably let's wait for the next wave of allegation by him.
Yeah. So Sunita is saying, also in this age of social media, all such things are hardly hidden.
See, ultimately, there will be people watching. I'm sure something is wrong at some point of a time. People can slip and things may come out. Let's see. Let's hope he's not doing anything against India. That's actually sincerely I hope.
Yeah.
It is not like speaking something against India. That is okay. Even if it is not right, it is okay. But anything which he should not be done, which he should not be doing, he should not be doing. That's what I would say.
Yeah. So continuing on this note, a court in Bhiwandi in Maharashtra's Thane district on Saturday adjourned the hearing of a defamation case filed by an RSS worker against Rahul Gandhi till January 17th. The case is over his alleged remarks on the assassination of Mahatma Gandhi. Now, Rahul has been asked to furnish a fresh surety, as Shivraj Patil Chakurkar, who was the surety holder in the private defamation case before the court, passed away on December 12th. Now, senior Congressman Chakurkar, a former Union Home Minister and Lok Sabha Speaker, died in his native Latur at the age of 90. The next date of hearing has been fixed for January 17th. Judge Kolse has specifically asked Rahul Gandhi to remain present in person on the next day of hearing and furnish a fresh surety. As per the RSS worker Rajesh Kunte's defamation plaint, Rahul Gandhi has made false statements that the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh was responsible for the assassination of Mahatma Gandhi.
I think he has made multiple allegations like that, and in multiple places, and there are many cases against him. I don't know. Whether this is the only case, I think there are probably other cases also. Anyway, I'm not very sure about that, because this has been often discussed in social media as well as in the media, that this has been said by him, and there are probably cases against him. I think what has happened just now, it's a natural process in any court. When a surety dies, yeah, he was a little old also, probably around 90 years. The court has not said Rahul Gandhi is guilty, or the court has not upheld the RSS's claim. It is actually in the process of the whole thing, and just because a surety has died, the natural process is he has to find some other surety to continue with the bail. I think that is what is happening. The court has not ruled out on the history or the ideology or any specific things on that, but they are specifically asked that Rahul Gandhi has to be in court on 17th of the next thing, where he has to produce a surety. I think why probably court has said that courts are viewing such allegations very seriously, and court doesn't want any unnecessary delays in the process, and probably court has to also make it themselves aware to the public there. There is actually they have to reinforce the equality before the law. Just because he is Rahul Gandhi, nothing special. He has to come through the normal process of taking bail, and for that he has to be physically present in the court. I think what has happened this time is a regular process in the court, and nothing special about just because this has happened. I think that is what I understand. Of course, Congress is saying they are being victimized, but then they should be watching their tongue, no, when they are saying certain things which has been well settled previously in the court. They have to be very, very careful. That is why these such cases are coming up, because alleging RSS to the killing of Gandhiji, naturally the RSS is offended, and probably some of the RSS people will file a case, and he has to answer. He should be careful. Like, these are well settled matters; they are not allegations, and it has happened so many years back. And probably, I think Rahul Gandhi or the Gandhi family has to protect their name, Gandhi. And interestingly,
Yeah, I think
though it has,
that is the main thing.
that is the main thing. So,
Yeah.
so probably they are trying to protect that Gandhi name. Yeah. Gandhi is now being spoken everybody, and even probably, if you interestingly, Priyanka Gandhi's son has been renamed through the court, isn't it? So Gandhi, they want to protect the name of Gandhi, though they have no connection directly in the bloodline with the Gandhi, original Gandhi.
So Shanmugam is saying Rahul's foreign trip should be raised in the Parliamentary Advisory Board.
See, again, he is whatever he is doing, we may not accept. But in a country like India, in a democratic country like India, there are certain privileges for the Lok Sabha leader, no, especially opposition leader of the Lok Sabha. He has certain privileges, even better privilege than the ordinary citizen. Even an ordinary citizen is allowed to go to a foreign country. That is the beauty of India, the democratic process of India. You can say whatever you want. See, probably government can take action, but then what I feel is, you imagine government taking an action against Rahul Gandhi for these things. That is exactly what they want. So probably it is better for India, or better for the Modi government or the BJP government strategically to go and allow him to have his own free speech, so that he can say all the blunders, and that is there in the media. Yeah. See, wherever he has gone, you review all the statements made by Rahul Gandhi. Many times it is actually, he has become himself a laughing stock, isn't it? Yeah. And that is being actually circulated widely in the social media and the media. So probably he should be very careful rather than government restricting. And in fact, probably the biggest strength of BJP is now Rahul Gandhi. That is what I would say. Yeah. So probably, I don't think BJP will do anything against him or promoting his sympathy way. I mean, creating a sympathy way for Rahul Gandhi. He should be let free like this. He will probably dig his own hole.
Yeah. Now, Dr. Vinod, see, a lot of the pictures coming from the Epstein files now have shown public figures like Bill Gates with many young women, Bill Clinton, and many people, even Michael Jackson and a lot of other people. Now, certain pages have been blackened, and now they're protesting that, see, Trump is fiddling with that. Yet, nowhere are we seeing any pictures of Obama, because earlier there were pictures of Obama also with Epstein in a boat. So, somebody is being very selective, it looks like, isn't it? And could you speak a little bit about this?
I mean, it's quite natural. Do you expect American people to destroy themselves? So they will release, see, they should be releasing the whole thing, or they should not be releasing the whole thing. See, this selective release itself is according to who is releasing? It is the American government which is releasing. They will never release a picture of probably the Trump. They will say certain things. They will not. I mean, Obama, whatever said and done, is their past president. Anything which is released against him is actually will come back to America only. So probably they will release everything which is not destructive to America, isn't it? And I think this, see, all these things are created with a purpose. See, when intelligence agencies are behind such things, they bring people into their trap, whether with females or with money or with other things, and they are actually amassing all the proof, so they can be kept in their reins, and at the right time it is being released. So the same thing, I think it is such allegations are there even in India. Like, people are actually being scrutinized. The proof is actually collected, and it will be used see, it's all there in politics. Like what we say, everything is fair in war and love. Just like that, everything is fair in this. It's actually a war, civil thing which is going on. And see, ultimately, I would say certain things probably, of course, a relationship with a young female or below the age of 18 is not the...
No, Dr. Vinod, these are all children. These are pedophiles.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I'm saying. That is definitely wrong. Other than that is in that case, what I would saying is they should release the entire thing. They should not be selectively releasing these things, isn't it? Those they don't like, or they in certain personalities they release, certain personalities they are not releasing. So there is something which is very dubious, and probably the CIA is controlling it. The whole thing is being controlled by American government, and they want to selectively destroy people's reputation.
Yeah,
I'm saying.
Moving on to,
I was just saying, but for the criminality of this nature, there are certain personal things which we should not be bothered. But I am saying, of course, these are certain illegal things or criminal things.
Yeah. So the crime is they have used minor children, and it has been rape. And this is an island where children have been raped, and people have visited the island. Okay. So Epstein, whoever is connected with Epstein doesn't have to necessarily be a part of it. Photos can show different people also at different times. But when they are seen subsequently with little children, their faces blackened out, then these people should be treated as criminals.
So what I'm saying is, when these things are controlled by governments, when these things are controlled by intelligence agencies, all these selective justice or selective accusations will happen. Yeah. It has been like this from time immemorial.
Yes.
It is like that only. And nothing can be done by people like we can just see that such things are being done. It is done by the governments. What can we do about that?
Absolutely. Yeah. Dr. Vinod, moving on to Maharashtra, now the Bharatiya Janata Party claimed it has been declared the single largest party in the election to 6,859 seats, and the party had won 3,120 of the 6,859 seats in the two phases of local body elections in Maharashtra. Now, the Mahavikas Agadi is now, down in the dumps. What is happening there, Vinodji?
See, one fact is that it's not a sliding victory for BJP, but as they out of the total 6,859 seats they contested, BJP has won 3,120. Along, of course, along with their alliance like Shiva Sena and NCP Ajit Pawar faction or Eknath Shinde Shiva Sena. It's actually a very important thing for them, especially when the BMC elections are coming up. It may not be that very relevant for the next state assembly elections or for the state parliament election, but then I'm sure this is a very important thing, like that their opposition Maharashtra Vikas Agadi group consisting of Congress, Shiva Sena, UBT and NCP Sharad Pawar faction. It's a big tussle which is going on, and this victory for BJP is significant, especially when you are considering the upcoming BMC elections. Is it called, I think, Brihan Mumbai Municipal Corporation elections which are coming, which is a very important thing. So this Mahayukti alliance could make wonders if this trend is continuing. So probably it's very important in that way. Otherwise, it's not that very relevant for the state. But Maharashtra being a very important state, and the upcoming BMC elections are happening, that will actually, this result will show or reflect on the BMC election, and probably that will increase the confidence of BJP and their alliance, Mahayukti or something.
Yeah. And moving on to Tamil Nadu, now the Chief Minister M.K. Stalin reviewed the SIR exercise, flagged 97 lakh voter deletions, and directed DMK cadres to verify removals booth-wise and restore any wrongly deleted names. Now, the SIR has actually shaken all the chief ministers, whether you're talking about Tamil Nadu or West Bengal. Now these people are really scared because they banked on Bangladeshis and Rohingyas to make up for their votes. Now these people are all running to Bangladesh, which means that they don't have anyone going to, planning to vote for them. So they are now in a terrified mood.
Absolutely, absolutely. See, now we know why probably even the Kerala people or the Kerala government or the Tamil Nadu government or the West Bengal government is worried about this SIR. 97 lakh names removed. That means if this was not done in 26 assembly elections in Tamil Nadu, probably 97 lakh people could have voted. We don't know. Huh? Pre-SIR, I think it was 6.41 crores of voters, and now the draft roll has only 5.43 crores of many people were removed, or they are now being said 66 lakh people were being marked as shifted or absent from their current settings. So this was something which was very, and you know what, when was the last SIR in Tamil Nadu? I think it was 2002, just like in Kerala. Even in Kerala, I think 24 lakh people are, the names are being removed. See, this is a very important thing. I know how it has happened in Kerala. Even with a lot of scrutiny, and even with that, 24 lakh people have been removed even from a state like Kerala. So this is very, very important. And I would say this SIR is something which is very, very important. Bangladesh government should observe. Probably more than 2 crores of Bangladeshis are there in our country. They should be very, very careful in treating Hindus in their country. This is a very clear-cut message. Probably we can exchange. There is nothing wrong in exchanging the original Bangladeshis and probably getting Hindus, like according to our CA, because the Hindus in Bangladesh is facing a real problem. And the question being asked is, how can we handle 1.46 crores of Hindus which are being tormented in Bangladesh? We are already handling more than 2 crores of Bangladesh in India. the SIR will bring it out, and probably so you gave all the Bangladeshis back to Bangladesh and get the Hindus. Nothing else, nothing worse is going to happen, isn't it? Just an argument sake.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Huh? So it's actually a good thing that we are identifying certain things, situations.
Yeah. So Shanmugam is saying, but the country's security is at stake if he meets shady figures during his trips abroad. He's talking about Rahul Gandhi.
See, I think if we are thinking about these things, the government must be thinking about these things. That's what I said. No, without, like, he being the leader of opposition, you can't restrict that person to go from going outside. Or that is not the way. It is. We are not North Korea. We are not China. Like, the beauty of our country is the democracy. Though Rahul Gandhi is saying we are not, the democracy has died in India, he is able to do all these things just because that there is actually democracy. I don't think he will get such freedom even if he is in US or even other countries, because he can fearlessly say all these things. So probably that is one thing we pay for being democratic in this country. But I'm sure there are watchful eyes following him. Let him. I only pray that he is not making any mistake.
So Narayana Swami says germs from India get pet feed from Germany, Turkey, Islamabad, and
what can be done?
Yeah. So thank you so much, Dr. Vinod, for a wonderful session. Good night. Jai Hind. We'll see you next week.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.